really go wrong on the set.
This One Life to Live memory is brought to you by the Kodak Advantic System, a way to take pictures further.
It's all right.
Hallelujah! I did it. I cured him.
Andy. Just looking at possibilities, Pa. You're gonna help us take. Are you ignoring me? Andy Harrison is supposed to be here a half hour ago. So beeper. He's not responding. That's not good. Happy 30th anniversary, One Life to Live, from Hank the Cannon Gannon. Previously on One Life to Live.
He's in a catatonic state. We don't know if it's voluntary or involuntary at this point. His EEG indicates normal brainwave function.
I know you're in there. Speak to me. You will not even be the same person after you spend some time in jail. Oh, yes, I will. Because for the first time in my life, I will know exactly who I am.
How's Rafe and Nora? I couldn't tell you, Hank. They're gone. Both of them.
I said, talk to me. There's nothing wrong with you. I know that. Talk to me. Damn it. If you really are like this, then it's my fault. Because I hate you. I can't live. I won't be responsible for that. Don't do this to me. Please. Don't do this to yourself. What about Starro? She needs you. Don't abandon her this way. Listen to me, even if you go to prison, at least it's a life. The way you are now, whether it's real or you're faking it, it's worse than a prison, even worse than the fortress you built around yourself before. Todd, you said you loved me. If that were ever true, just let me know. Just squeeze my hand, please. I will not tell a soul, not even Sam. Please. I just have to know you're okay, Todd.
Truth is, if Taya can't get through to him, I don't know who can.
Well, come on, Sam. Taya can get through to Todd, just not the way that you mean. She is the reason that he is in there right now. She's the one that hit him in the head with the shovel. No wonder he collapsed.
No. There's a lot of people Todd trusted let him down lately. Not just Taya.
You know, Star saved him when the police were about to shoot. Maybe I should bring Star here to talk to Todd.
Look, Doctor, I just want a clear picture of what's happening. I don't see why you can't give me a straight answer.
It's not that simple. The truth is, none of our tests have found a physiological cause for the patient's unresponsive state.
That's because there's nothing wrong with him. Last time he was here, he slithered out right from underneath everyone's noses. He's just setting us up for another escape.
Excuse me, do you know how sick that man is, isn't it?
I don't think I know anyone more sick than he is. But you know what? This dying swan routine, I don't buy it.
Well, he was not feeling well at the pretrial hearing, and you should have done something about it then. So I'm telling you this. If he winds up impaired, I'm coming after you. I'm warning you.
Yeah, Counselor, well, I'm warning you. No matter what your client manages to convince the doctors is wrong with him, this time, he's going away for good.
Look, are you sure you're not overreacting?
I'm sure, Hank.
Maybe they went for a drive, Bo. I'm sure they want to spend time together while they can.
Yeah, well, it looks like they're going to spend a lot of time together from the looks of things. Nora packed luggage.
What?
Nora and Rachel could be anywhere by now.
You are not a murderer.
No. But I did commit a murder.
I don't care. You're not going to prison. Do you understand me? I'm your mother, and you're going to listen to me. I don't care what it takes. I'm going to prevent it. Hi.
What?
I don't just do as I say. Hi. Why? Just get there. Mom, what are you doing? Get
Who's there?
Who are you?
Name's Heiss. I'm caretaker for the Colemans. They own this place, you understand. And you?
Mr. Hodgson, I'm sorry. I'm a friend of the Colemans.
They're in Europe for the summer. They didn't say anybody'd be staying here.
Oh, they must have forgotten. Oh, I'm sorry. I was a little isolated up here, and I wasn't sure who you might be. Come on out, sweetie. Okay.
How did you two get in here?
I used the spare key that Celia keeps under the eaves.
You look familiar. What's your name?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Heiss. I'm Nora Gannon. We used to come up with the Colemans in the summertime. And this is my daughter, Rachel.
Sure, I remember now. You ladies need anything?
Oh, no, we're fine, thank you.
Well, you can always find me. I'm down in the house by the highway.
Oh, that's right. Thank you.
Take care now.
Sure. Could have killed her. I'd defend our lives if I had to.
Mama.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't get permission to take me out of the state now, did you? You didn't get permission from anyone. We're bail jumpers. You joining me in jail. Oh, yeah.
Rachel was dead set on owning up to this.
I don't think it was her idea.
How could Nora be so stupid?
I don't know what she was thinking, but if they did take off, we got to get them back here before anybody finds out.
Hey, is it true what you said on the phone?
Afraid so, son.
Why would Nora do that? I don't know.
Wait a minute. Why did you involve him in this?
Because he's family. He's not going to say anything, and I think he ought to know.
Oh, if I lose my daughter because of this.
Hey, I'm the one who helped find her before. I might be able to help again.
Buchanan, what are you doing away from your post?
It's family business.
I'm sorry. The Landview Police Department no longer rides shotgun to the Buchanan name.
Maybe that's the reason things are going so badly.
Right now, your son's only responsibility and business as a police officer falls under my purview. Get back to your post. Would the DA like to update me?
If you're asking about Todd, I intend to prosecute to the limit.
Good. Good, I'm glad to hear that. Just want to make sure we're on the same page.
We got to find some place that's not so crowded.
Hey, I'm sorry. I didn't know he was here. I wouldn't have come over.
That's okay. Look, we got to keep an eye on Sykes. I'm going to need your help, son.
You got it. Well, I'm stuck on duty now, but...
Okay, when your shift's over, we're going to be at Hank's.
Okay.
All right. See you.
So far, I still haven't found a physical reason for Mr. Manning's condition.
But he's had 2 major blows to the head. That's got to mean something.
He does appear to have a slight concussion, but that doesn't account for utter unresponsiveness. At this point, I'd say there's no connection.
So your initial diagnosis still stands?
A catatonic state, yes, but I'd still like to run some more tests.
Sir, yeah, could I speak to you for just a minute?
Sure, what is it?
Well, I don't know if it's such a good idea for me to be guarding Manning.
Why not?
Well, considering my personal feelings towards the suspect, well, you know, we've had quite a few run-ins over the past couple months.
Yeah, I know.
And, I don't want anything else to go wrong with my career. But I'm telling you, if he tries to escape, I cannot be sure that I'm not gonna shoot first, ask questions later.
I see. Well, it's been a long day for all of us.
Oh, yeah.
All right, why don't you take a break? Officer Tobias, would you please step in for Buchanan?
Yes, Commissioner. Thank you, sir.
Sure. We'll see you back at the station house.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Not a twitch. Not a quiver. Oh, fine. Well, what about this? I'm still your wife. And if you're incapacitated, I control all your business. I sign your checks. I make policy at the Sun. I send your daughter to boarding school. Yeah, I know what you told Blair, but I don't care. I'm your wife. I can fight that and win. So from now on, I'm in control. That means I make all the decisions, including the medical ones. So if they want to dissect you, lobotomize you, or cut you up into little pieces for med students to study, I don't care. They can do what they want with you. Damn it! Wake up! Wake up! Do something! Do something! You're miserable!
Hey, stop! Come here.
Get off of me!
You listen to me, and you listen to me good. If you love that man, you will never hurt that man again. You understand? Because I've made it my job to make sure that nobody ever hurts Todd again. Taya, why were you hitting him?
Because I wanted a reaction.
What reaction? Cardiac arrest?
He's not sick.
Oh, really? And how do you know that, doctor?
I just know.
How?
Because she couldn't live with herself if he really were sick.
Hey, calm down.
Leave me alone.
Taya. Come on now. Look, you know Todd's emotional nature. I mean, it's volatile. What makes you think he couldn't have shut down because of that?
Oh, I've been fooled too many times, Sam. I can't be fooled again. I can't. He's not damaged and vulnerable. He's cold and he's calculating. And you're all believing him. You're all under his stupid spell.
Hey. I heard what you said. I agree with you about Manning. I want to talk to you more about this, but you know what? You're wiped out. Why don't you let me take you home? You can put this out of your head and get some sleep for a while, huh?
I can't leave. And I will not be able to sleep until Todd gives up this act.
Doctor, how is he?
Any change?
There's no response to stimuli. I know Mr. Manning was facing a trial and probable prison term. Anything else you can tell me about his history or current circumstances might help shed light on this situation.
All right. With his emotional state, I mean, could that possibly be the cause of this?
It could be a contributing factor.
All right. What if some old trauma, maybe from his adolescence, what if that were forced to the surface? I mean, might that have triggered things?
Well, I could see it having some impact, but to bring on a catatonic episode like this, it would have to be a memory of something, well, something quite extreme.
Rachel's things are gone.
Does she have a passport?
Who knows? I mean, she is required to turn it over to the courts once she's released on bail.
Nora's gone.
Yeah, but this is no impulsive decision.
Yeah, I know that.
Oh, Nora had to plan this out.
Why didn't I see this coming?
Yeah, good question. I mean, a man should be able to read his woman. You know, Bo, if you spend a little more quality time with your wife, she might not have put Rachel's future in jeopardy.
Let's not panic, okay? Obviously, Nora panicked. Look where we are right now. You can get as mad at me as you want to after this thing is over.
Excuse me.
Right, you know, you need to work on your style, because that message you left me was more of an order than a request.
Rachel skipped bail. Well, she took off with Nora.
Why?
Do you know where they went?
I wish I did. What happened?
That's what I'm asking. Did you help them?
Can anything happen in this life without you trying to pin it on me?
Look, I just know how you feel about Rachel.
You've got a lot of contacts, RJ.
Do you listen at all when I speak? I'm the one who convinced your daughter to do her time and then put it behind her. I've spent too much of my life looking over my shoulder to wish that on someone I love.
That better be true.
And what do you know about the truth? If anyone's to blame here, it's you and your wife.
You know something? You two just may be right. But I think blaming Nora right now is a waste of time and energy. We've got to track them down.
Well, too bad you had to go and lose your job, because you had everything we needed at your disposal.
All right, look, guys, let's just get a move on, all right? I mean, we've got, at best, a day to find them and get them back here before Sykes finds out what's up. Excuse me. Hey.
We have to go. I know you're trying to be brave. I know how brave you're being. But you just don't understand, sweetie. You can't go to prison. Prison will destroy you. No. Running away will destroy me. And thank you so much for your confidence in me. Sweetheart, I've thought everything all through. And we've got money.
No, we're going to run out. We're perfectly capable women. We can work for a living. You know, you're right. I could be the new lifeguard down at the lake. And you know what? You can be, the new waitress at the Squirrel Nut Diner.
We're leaving for Toronto first thing in the morning out of O'Hare.
Mom, even if we make that flight, we're not exactly the most normal mother and daughter combination. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people will remember us.
By the time they do, we'll be gone. We're going out through Canada, sweetheart, and by the time we go, no one can stop us. Absolutely not. Trust me. It's all worked out.
Oh, don't think so.
Oh, what? Did I leave something out?
Yeah. For starters, Bo.
We're still searching for physical causes, but for now we presume it's psychological.
How do you treat this?
We wait. He might come out of it on his own.
And if he doesn't?
Pharmacotherapy is very effective.
Oh, wait a minute. If drugs don't work, could he die?
No, there was a time when that might have been the case, but now we know much more about this condition. On the other hand, it's not medically sound for him to remain in this state indefinitely. He's not eating. His heart and lung functions could keep deteriorating. But believe me, it's a long way from that. Excuse me.
What do I tell Star? What do I tell her about her father?
Well, oh my gosh, Father.
What?
Will. There was a party for Wilton at the Club Indigo. He's coming in from Vegas. Lindsay is going to kill me. Oh, my gosh.
No, she's not. Just call.
Well,
Find out what's going on.
I know. I can't leave here. Oh.
Just go call.
Oh, okay.
I'm more than a little concerned about that incident in your husband's room.
I'm sorry, Dr. Lang, but I am sure he is faking this.
I frankly don't see how you can have any doubts. I've run the tests. You yourself saw Mr. Manning's total lack of response when that reporter stabbed him with a pin. No one in a normal state could have controlled that reaction.
Todd is not a normal man. You don't have to worry about Bo. He can handle it.
Can you? I mean, how can you just leave this man, Mom, and never see him again?
Well, it doesn't have to be that way. We'll work it out.
How? By making Bo a fugitive, too? All because you don't want me to pay for my crime.
It wasn't a crime. It was an accident. It was a mistake.
You can call it whatever you want, Mama, to make yourself feel better, but I'm telling you, the fact is, I killed George.
There were extenuating circumstances. You didn't go there with killing her set in your mind.
I am not going to have you compound my problems or my crimes. And I will not be responsible for breaking up your marriage.
Please, don't worry. Bo will understand.
He will? You didn't even tell him, did you?
When we get to Europe, I'll call and explain.
Europe? Okay, let's just say I assume, as long as you've worked this all out, that we're going to be staying in a country like France or Switzerland. A place that the U.S. can't get extradition orders.
That's right.
Huh. Then you call him, Mom. And you explain all that to him.
I could probably access any departmental resources you might need without anybody finding out. Come on, let me help you on this. I'm not going to screw it up, I swear.
Well, I never even considered that.
Well, what's on your mind? What's wrong?
I'm sorry, I was just thinking.
About?
Maybe I'm wrong to try and stop Nora.
No, we're all right.
What are you talking about?
Look, it's her decision, okay? If she thinks her daughter's safety is more important than anything else, then maybe I ought to just let her go.
Dad, that is a bunch of crap, and you know it. In the first place, Nora is not going to get away with this. I mean, I don't know what part of her head she's using, but she's not thinking clearly. And if you turn your back on her, you're going to make matters worse.
Oh, and in the second place?
In the second place, you guys, you have the most wonderful marriage I think I've ever seen. And if you think you can walk away from that, you're lying to yourself.
She sure didn't give me much of a choice in the matter, though, did she?
No. She didn't, but then you didn't give her much choice when you pled guilty to save my butt. Remember? And remember when you did, she was right there. She was fighting like hell to keep your marriage together, and it's your chance to do the same.
All right. Come on. This is what we need as far as help, all right? Use all your resources at the department.
All right.
Try to trace any credit cards, any airline, bus, train tickets, rental cars, anywhere where Nora might have left a trail.
Just sort of an emergency.
All right.
You're the greatest son.
Thanks, Dad. I'm not going to let you down.
Thanks.
I'm on it.
Any luck?
Look, I've called everybody who she might ask for help.
Did you call Sam? Did you call Taya?
I said I called everyone.
Look, you boys are thinking like a cop and a lawyer when you need to be thinking like a mother. Nora wants to hide her baby. She wants to keep her safe. So you need to think of some place that's special to both of them.
The lake.
The what?
The lake. Look, there's this lake Nora and Richard used to go to. They were talking about it the other day when they were here. Lake Aurora, yeah. They were talking about how nice it would be to get up there and start all over again.
Yeah, okay, where's Lake Aurora?
It's outside of Chicago. Yeah, some friends of ours used to let us use this cabin right here when they were out of town.
The Colemans?
Yeah, Davis family.
Hey, let me make a call, see what I can find.
All right, yeah, you do that. And you know what? I'm going to catch a plane.
No, Hank, look, one of us has to stay here to keep up appearances. If we both take off right now, Sykes is going to get suspicious.
I can't go after my daughter.
Hank, look, this may take a lot longer than we thought it would. When is the plea bargaining? What, day after tomorrow? What if something goes wrong? Shouldn't you be here to cover it?
All right, yeah, look, okay, you have a point. But, you'd better book a ticket, because the reservations are going to get real tight at the last minute.
I can make one call. Ace's jet will be fueled and ready on the tarmac.
Anything?
Yeah, I found the son, David. He says that Celia and Eugene are in Europe, so the cabin's empty.
That's it. I'm gone.
All right, listen, Bo. Don't you blow this, all right? I want my daughter back. And don't you let Nora talk you out of it.
Don't worry about a thing, all right? If they're at the cabin, I'm going to have them back here before anybody knows they were gone.
No, shift to shore. Yeah. Sam Rappaport. Look, tell Victoria Carpenter that her brother is very, very ill, and she should return home as quickly as possible. Right. Good. All right. Thank you very much. Hey, Hey.
So, did you get a hold of Will? Did you find him?
No, actually, the party was canceled. He's,
Really?
Yeah, and Lindsay's not in her hotel room. I don't know what happened.
Sounds like trouble.
Well, yeah, actually, well, no. I mean, it's late, but, well, he's out with his mother, right? That's okay.
Well, that could be trouble.
Well, actually, you know, you're right. It could be trouble. I'm going to have to revise Lindsay's revisionist impression of me, I think.
Whatever.
What are you doing? Are you sticking around or staying?
Yeah,
or going?
I'm gonna stay.
Really? Well, what about Star?
Well, Dorian's with Kelly. Actually, probably a heck of a lot safer than Will is right now with Lindsay, wouldn't you say?
You know, there's not anything you can do for Todd tonight.
Sam, Todd's not the only one I'm worried about here.
This is a man you love, and you're not even going to call him.
I can't.
Why, Mama? Because you're afraid that he'll be angry? And why shouldn't he be? Huh? What, are you afraid that he'll do what I'm trying to do? Talk some sense, make you realize what a mistake you're making?
Well, those are two darn good reasons not to call him.
Yeah, there are two darn horrible reasons. I know you're scared for me. And I'm scared for me, too. Prison's a scary place. It's supposed to be. I mean, that's the point of it, right? I know that prison could probably turn me back into a drug addict. Or it could break my spirit. Or eat my soul. But it won't. Because I won't let it. And whatever decision that court brings down, I'm ready for it, Mom. And I'll handle it. And I'll survive it. Because I'm Rachel Ann Gannon. And when I get out, I'm going to get my life back on track. And I'm going to make you guys so proud of me. All of you. Bo, RJ, Daddy, you.
I'm proud of you, sweetheart.
And why don't you have faith in me?
Oh, I do. I have faith.
Then why don't you call Bo?
I can't. Anyway, the phone's not even hooked up.
Oh, yeah, right. There's no phones between here and Chicago.
Rachel, listen to me. We are so close to pulling this off. We are so close.
I don't want to run anymore, Mom, please. I need for you to have faith in me. And if you love me, if you say you love me, you'll let me have what I want right now.
You want prison?
No. I want you and Bo back together. I need for you both to rebuild your relationship. I need that, Mom. I need something to come back to. I need a whole family. I need it. It's something It's the most important thing to me right now. I need it for when I'm free.
The phones are down for the summer. Maybe it's just as well.
How do you figure that?
Well, maybe it's better if Rachel just disappears.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. If Rachel starts running now, then the whole world becomes her prison. No, there's no hope for parole, no time off for good behavior, no nothing. Now, I know Rachel did not choose this. No, this is your lunatic ex-wife's doing.
Since when did you start thinking of Nora as a lunatic?
Well, since this whole thing with Georgie started, she's been walking a very thin line.
Yeah, I just wish Bo could have brought her back down to earth.
Well, having Sam Rappaport sniffing around Nora's every move couldn't have helped.
You know, RJ, there was a time I trusted Nora with anything, but lately, man, I hardly even recognize her.
How could she do this?
I know. I understand.
No, I don't think you do. You see, Rachel is the only person who I try to make proud of me. Now, Nora's taken her away. I don't think you know what that feels like. But I'll tell you this much. If Nora's stunt adds 1 day to Rachel's sentence, I won't be responsible for my actions.
Well, I'm with you on that. But you can't take Rachel away from us. I'm telling you, Bo had damn sure better bring them back here before it's too late.
And that includes international flights. All right, well, thank you for your help. Yeah.
What are you working on, Buchanan?
Oh, just follow up a lead on that Smitherman bias crime.
Oh, you're not attached to that case?
No, sir. I'm lending Officer Johnson a hand till you give me a new assignment.
Oh, good. Well, here it is. You're on the midnight shift down in the warehouse district. You have a problem with that, officer?
No, sir.
Good.
Thank you.
Yes, hi. This is Commissioner Sykes from the Landview Police Department. An officer of mine was just on the line investigating a case, and I would like to know who he spoke with. Do you have any idea?
He spoke to me, Commissioner.
Oh, really? Well, you know, I'd just like to follow up on his results.
I'm afraid there weren't any. We came up empty.
Well, what did he ask you?
To check national and international flights booked in the names of either Gannon or Buchanan.
Thank you very much.
Well, too soon to hear from Bo?
Yeah, but I feel like I should be doing something.
Well, looks like we're in the same lousy boat. Well, I've never been this worried in my life.
Excuse me. Hey, find anything?
No, nothing. And there might be something on Nora's credit cards, but I didn't get a chance to check them.
Why not?
Well, the commissioner called me making calls. He started grilling me. I'm telling you, Dad's right. The Sykes is getting very suspicious.
Well, it's too late to leave now. Yeah. So we'll suffer another day here, huh? By this beautiful lake, this beautiful weather, and this charming cabin. Bummer. So we'll stay another day? Why not? We'll build ourselves another set of memories, huh? Help see us through. The time ahead, time apart. But what I'd like is I'd like us to have this to come back to. Maybe we call the Colemans when I get out. Maybe we can return.
So, Red, you thought you could get rid of me that easily?
thank you, Cyrus. I really appreciate your help. Right. I'll see you then. Okay, bye.
Gannon.
Oh, good. I'm glad I got you in.
Sykes. What is it?
I'm afraid there's been a change of plan in the plea bargain session.
What kind of change?
Cyrus Carr just called, and he's moved up the date.
Moved it up? When?
I will see you, your ex-wife, and your daughter in your office tomorrow at noon.
Excuse me? Hey, Wilmer. You kind of look like you did after you went helmet to helmet with old Goose Michalchuk back there in the old days, you know? I'm sorry. I know I pushed it too hard. I thought I was doing the right thing, and I thought I was helping. But I want you to know, I will never tell anyone. I will never go public with what I know. I'll never tell anybody what Peter did to you. I promise you that. And I also promise you this. I will always be there for you when you need me. Yeah, right. Okay, well. See ya. Oh, well, I've been really good as monologues go. I gotta come through for Todd. I gotta find a way to come through for Todd. I owe him that much.
You will. You will, but come on, there's nothing maybe either one of us can do for him tonight. So, come on, let's go.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.